laughs, bits, tangents. Matt and Mike, virginal fans, began watching One Piece and everything the show had to offer, and their nonsense ideas drove them to create their podcast.
Buggy the Clown is back. Fuck.
This is a One Piece podcast.
These words lured listeners to their grand show in what's now known as the funpiecepodcast.
Yayo, 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 ho ho, set sail for Fun Piece. It's the name of the podcast with Matt and Mike. Yayo, yayo, set sail for Fun Piece.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Fun Piece podcast. My name is Matt. My name is Matt. Welcome to the shit. Here we are. Mike and I are watching One Piece for the first time.
The very first time. I'm tired. I'm sleepy and sweaty, Matt. We're gonna be.
He's sleepy and sweaty. We're finally getting back to the rest of the Straw Hats, and nothing much has changed.
No, I had to look at. I was forced in one episode, Matt, to look at Robin and Usopp's titties.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were.
It's a lot.
I
feel emotionally distressed.
I was sitting on the couch watching.
Like walking in on your parent. What?
Yeah, gross. Gross. I was sitting on the couch and I was watching. I was doing my thing where I'm just like taking notes, and I was looking down. I was taking my notes, and then I looked up because I was just like, "Oh, what's happening on the screen? I should be watching this because, shit's going down." And I was just like, "Fucking!" I was writing the note, "Fucking Tequila Wolf. Robin doesn't deserve this." And then I looked up and I went, "Whoa, fuck!" Because I was taken aback. We'll get there. That's later in the episode of this podcast. But boy,
no nipples.
No,
cannot.
Yeah, that's
cannot
the rules.
Stress.
Them's the rules, Mike. If nobody dies, nobody gets to show nipples.
It's true. It's true. Nobody dies.
Those
what
two
you drinking? Is it?
Those two directly correlate. If someone does die, if one person does die, then we do get to see some nipples.
It's probably because they have nipples that they die.
Yeah, exactly. That is them's the rules.
Them's the rules. What were you drinking there?
I'm drinking
like a little diet.
I'm drinking a crisp Diet Coke.
Wow.
A DC, as the hip kids say.
Man, I would fuck up a Dr. Pepper right now.
Ooh. Fucking, have you had zero sugar A&W root beer?
I think so, yeah.
That shit slaps so hard.
It's pretty good.
Not
have you had this,
to sound like a person drinking diet sodas and things, but man.
Yeah,
shit's
good. Anything in moderation. Yeah, root beer in general is good.
I'm a gout boy. I'm a gout boy, okay?
Those like poppy probiotic sodas are pretty good.
Poppy. Yes.
Once you can teach yourself not to taste the stevia, it's a good time.
Yeah, those poppies are good. Ollie Pops.
Poppy Ops.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Virgil's. Have we talked about root beer on this podcast before? I love it.
Root beer's the best. Root beer's the best beer and the best soda, right?
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best of both worlds.
What's your favorite? What's your brand?
I don't know. There's so many. What's your
fucking brand? You have to choose IBC.
I mean, honestly, okay. So I feel like IBC is like the upper, like it just floats above everyone. Like everyone loves an IBC root beer.
That's just because it comes in a glass bottle.
Yeah, I think everybody loves an IBC root beer. But other than that, I'm a Barks boy.
Barks is good, and let us be clear. There's no bad. As far as I know, there's no bad root beer.
Yeah, I mean
main root beer if you're feeling fancy.
Ooh,
that shit's good. But I'm a mug boy.
I know.
I like that dog.
That dog. Ooh. You know, I will say, I know you said that root beer is the best of soda and also the best of beer. You know, it's pretty good too. Have you had birch beer before?
I have had birch beer.
like
I've had a
birch
ginger beer. I've had a.
Yeah.
I'm going to show my ignorance here. Is sarsaparilla the same as root beer?
Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla?
Yeah, I think.
Sarsaparilla?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Barks, though, it's
Phew.
got that. Barks is. If I were to describe
Spelled
it,
with a Q?
Yeah, Barks.
Fucking cool.
If I were to describe it as a root beer, I'd say it's like sharp.
A good root beer does hurt a little bit.
It's a sharp root beer.
Have you had the main root beer?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's good.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And Virgil's is really good.
Oh, Virgil's is good. Virgil's is like, if I were to describe, I like to use adjectives for things that aren't what they are. Virgil's, I feel, is like, I don't want to say sour, because it's still like root beer. But I don't know.
But there's
It's
like a physical,
yeah,
like your body
it's
is like,
itchy.
uh-oh.
It's itchy.
Yeah. Spice. It's got a spice to it.
Spicy.
But I feel like the main root beer and Virgil's can't be your favorite root beer, because that's like saying your favorite food is caviar.
Yeah. People don't.
And
buy that.
nobody's got that shit. Like,
Yeah.
nobody's getting fucking Virgil's every week.
Yeah. And if you are,
Okay.
share the wealth, okay? Share the wealth. Save some for the rest of us.
Jeffrey Bezos, how you doing?
Hey, Bill Gates.
Is there a soda you hate?
Specifically, a root beer soda?
No, is there like just a soda?
A soda?
Like a type of soda, like a lemon lime soda, or like whatever the fuck Coke and Pepsi are.
Interesting. This is an interesting question, and I'm going through my brain.
You can't say like a gross Jones soda. I don't even know if Jones is around anymore.
Oh, Jones soda is definitely still around.
Oh, okay.
We're like a Stewart's Fountain Classics. Those are still around.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if there's one I hate. I don't think I have hate towards soda. I shouldn't. This is making me very thirsty. I know I have a drink right next to me, but I'm just.
I have a.
This is a One Piece.
This
is a One Piece podcast, by the way. This is a One Piece podcast. Mike and I are watching One Piece for the first time, but like, you all who have been here, you know what's up. We gotta chat for a bit. We gotta catch up. Soda I hate.
Yeah, I mean,
don't
spoilers.
think there's a soda I hate.
No, that's fair.
Like I don't know, because like I like a lemon lime.
I'm gonna look up what soda white supremacists like the most.
I liked Sierra Mist, and I know now they've rebranded to Starry, and I don't think I've had it since it's been Starry.
I've never had Faygo. I want to have Faygo.
You know what I had recently that I utterly hated, and I did not drink the rest of? I got one of those. Have you seen I don't even know what it's called. It's a new like flavor of Coca-Cola that's it's like spiced. It's got like red and purple can. I don't remember what it's called.
Like a Moxie. How about Moxie? I don't think a lot of people like Moxie.
I don't think I've ever been a Moxie person.
A child threw. I went swimming the other day,
Coca-Cola
and a child
spiced.
it's
gross.
Sprite at me.
What? Oh, nice. Coca-Cola spiced. It's terrible. Don't get it.
Sorry, threw a Sprite bottle at my partner.
Oh,
almost hit her. It was like a 4-year-old child.
Was it like a
sharing
throw, or like a hey, I want to give you a Sprite?
We were swimming, and a child just decided, I'm going to fill this bottle up with water and throw it at those adults and see what happens.
It wasn't even the soda. It wasn't like your partner was.
The kid missed because children have bad aim and they suck at throwing.
It wasn't like she was like drowning and they were like, "Oh, she needs something buoyant. I'm gonna throw a lemon and lime thing because they're buoyant."
No, that would be too kind. I kicked the kid's ass. It's all good.
You heard it here, folks. Mike just admitted to assaulting a child.
Oh, it was a fair fight. I gave him a knife.
Mike's leaving the podcast soon. This is his last episode of the podcast.
Let's see anybody prove it.
He just admitted to it. Just kidding. We're going to record the podcast from his jail cell. I'm going to jail too.
Sorry. I beat him up in Minecraft.
I'm going to jail too. Mike, what crime should I commit?
What? Ooh. Do like a robbery. Rob a bank.
Ooh. I'm going to go rob a bank, but I'm just going to steal all their pens. Let's go.
What level of Impel down do you think we get sent to? Do you think we're good enough for level 2? Or do you think we just get stuck at level 1?
Level 2 was what? That was the...
I don't remember. I already forgot. I don't remember a single... Was level 3 the desert?
Level 3 was... desert. Yeah. Oh, shit. We should remember this. It just happened.
And then level 4 is the hot one. Then level 5 is cold.
Yes. That makes sense. And then level 6 was where Ace was pooping on the wall.
Is level 2 the animals?
2 is animals, yes. Because number 1 was the sharp forest.
Okay. I want to go hang out with all the man-face lions who are farting.
Who are farting and licking themselves?
Yeah. I think I could blend in and escape.
Oh, yeah. I could probably blend in, too.
Yeah, I think we both look like man-face lions who fart and lick themselves.
Yeah, pretty much. King can attest. And Galaxy can attest. They both were on
They're the only ones who've seen us raw. Unfiltered.
Raw dog in the flan.
When we go to Anime Boston in 2027, should we dress up?
No days before, just 2027.
Should we dress as the farty man-faced lions?
We could. Oh, that would be good. I mean, I still. What if we were farty man-faced lions and then we had shirts that said Hoikel and Moikel?
Whoa, we'd blow people's minds.
People would be like, oh! Like, it's like a double layer.
Ooh, if we had like every part of our body was a reference to like a really specific minor One Piece background side character.
Ooh.
Like we get the face of the man-faced lions, we get the Michael and Hoikel shirts. One arm is Jonathan.
One is Jonathan. The other arm is Kid's big metal arm.
Oh yeah, he seems like a pretty minor character, and we do love Kid. I think probably Matt, you would agree that our favorite
Supernova
pirate from like more recent pirate is Captain Kidd.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, no one else.
I like him and his Daft Punk lover.
I got nothing for this bit.
Do you know what is his name?
I think we both could.
Violent.
I'm moving on. We both.
You know what I'm talking about?
We could both just have bare feet painted blue because we both got to represent Jimby's dogs.
Oh yeah,
he had his dogs out in one of these episodes, and I was like, "Whoa, Jimby!"
It did get really close to his feet.
Yeah.
Do you think he smells like fish all the time?
Yeah, because he is a fish man.
A raw fish smell.
He's a fish man. Maybe he smells. I bet he smells fine, but then like if he's out in the sun too long, or if he like pees his pants, then he smells like a fish. A fish.
I need to Google how fish.
Oh, I just had a fucked up thought. I just had a really fucked up thought. Do you think?
What?
Do you think that non-fishman people steal fishman babies when they're still eggs
fish babies?
And eat them as a caviar-like dish?
Wait, you think people do that?
Well, that's a question I am positing to you. Because they are
fucked up. People are fucked up and super racist toward fish people. So yeah, there are people eating fishman babies.
Yeah,
there's probably in One Piece, Matt, there's probably people eating like human babies.
That's fucked.
Muppet babies getting eaten.
Babies. Oh no. That's so fucked up. Like Chopper's siblings got made into veal. Oh.
Okay, so I'm looking at a diagram.
Oh, okay.
What?
I just got to remember legendary zoans. You go. I got a thought, but I need you to talk first.
Okay. So I've got like a freshwater fish and a marine, like a saltwater fish.
It's really great. People could probably understand this is a bunch of filler episodes, so we didn't we're just like, yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I'm curious about how Jimby makes piss and poo.
Yeah.
So it looks like there's like active secretion through the skin or the gills.
Ooh.
Some of it goes through the skin, but they take in the seawater and the food, and then there's basically like concentrated urine that comes out. It doesn't.
A little piss, a little pee-pees, a little pee-pees.
Yeah.
Little peeps.
Let's see.
Just a little peeps out.
Gain of water and some ions in food. Uptake of salt ions by gills. Osmotic water. If you can tell us more about how fishes poop in ways that we can understand, that'd be great.
I can send a text to my sister-in-law and ask her about how fish pee and poop.
Can you do that right now?
It might be really convoluted. I'll be like, this is a loaded question. How do a fish pee and poop?
Excretion of salt ions and large amounts of water.
I'm going to ask it after we record the podcast, and then I'll bring it back for next week's episode, okay?
Okay, fishes definitely shit, but I'm only getting information about their urine.
Yeah, tell us how fish poop. That's all I want to know.
Fish poop, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure fish poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never seen it, but fish probably poop.
I've definitely seen a fish shit.
Yeah. Here's a question for you, Mike. We're jumping all over the place, everyone. This is a One Piece podcast.
Whoa.
This is where this is the best podcast you've ever listened to. Thank you for listening. We hope you're having a great time along for the ride and just going with Mike and I's train of thought. Here's a question related to One Piece, Michael. This might make you mad because it's about devil fruits.
I'm over it. I'm too tired to be mad.
But okay, so Sadie had her like band of legendary Zoan type guards in Impel Down. It was like the cow guy and the horse guy.
Awakened Zoans, Super Zoans.
Yeah, cool. So are those people that ate like the cow away like legendary Zoan fruit? And like the giraffe or whatever the fucking, or like Chopper, is that a cow that ate like Minotaurus? Is that did Minotaurus eat? Was it a cow that ate a human fruit Minotaur version? You know, because they had like the actual animal top. And then the human
I think that might
bottom.
be like what they meant by like awakened is like Oda probably just drew that design and then he's like, these are Zoans, but I need to call it something else. They seemed really dumb, so I think they were the animals first.
So that means but Chopper's not super dumb, so
but I mean, they weren't like super dumb, but
or did they all have like they all ate the Minotaur fruit? The Minotaur fruit, and then it was like whatever the variation of it. This is what I'm curious about because they obviously were very dumb. They didn't have a lot of like cognitive thought.
Yeah.
So I'm just like
so I don't think they ate like a human. Yeah, maybe a Minotaur fruit.
Yeah, was it a human that ate like the Minotaur fruit?
Do you think there's like an animal that ate the giant fruit?
I hope so. I really hope so.
A big squirrel.
Anything could happen, truly.
I don't know. It's weird. We got big boys. Every time we see somebody who has a Zoan fruit who's human, who turns into an animal, they go from like human form to halfway there where it looks like they're wearing like an animal mask.
Yeah.
And then they can fully turn into the animal.
Yeah.
But then we have exceptions, like Chicky Cheetah. We've only seen the halfway and then the full animal. We've never seen human.
Yeah.
Unless he was a cheetah who ate a human fruit.
Yeah.
Because his in between looks more like what Chopper does, where he's just kind of like a little grungly guy.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that Chicky Cheetah is probably like
Chicky Cheetah is like one of the most important characters in One Piece.
He's probably the most important Zoan character.
Yeah,
in One Piece.
Really, definitely, most definitely. Like people cannot deny this.
I think Chicky Cheetah was a cheetah,
and he ate a human fruit.
Yeah,
interesting. Do you think he? He ate like the human Olympic runner type human fruit?
Yeah. I mean, as we know, like your species is based on your job.
Maybe human track star devil fruit?
Yeah. So maybe they all like
Chopper. Chopper had the human doctor devil fruit.
Yeah.
Duh.
Human doctor devil fruit.
Yeah.
Maybe a Sasquatch.
Maybe.
Oh,
Sasquatch doctor version of the devil fruit.
Man, I fucking love Chiquitita. Chiquitita's so cool.
Hell yeah.
There's a picture of Chiquitita just in full cat form, but still with the rollerblades on in shorts. Furries, what are you doing? You got to be more like Chiquitita. He kind of looks like a cereal mascot.
Yeah. Should we?
Oh, should we talk about? We're 20 minutes in. Holy shit!
I know we've been talking.
I could
for
talk
a
about
while.
Chiquitita for another hour.
I mean, we could talk about a lot of things for another hour, but we should recap these episodes. There was some fun stuff happening in these.
There was some fun stuff.
This week we watched episodes 453 to 456, which are technically, they're like in a weird gray place between Impel Down and the beginning of Marineford. We haven't decided if we're going to call it Impel Down Finale Part 2 or Marineford Prologue. I don't know. But hey, here we are. Episode.
Sorry, I was looking at pictures of Chiquitita still.
453. Saving those for later. Episode 453. Gotta hang them all on the wall. Honk honk. Honk 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 honk. Honk honk honk. Honk 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 honk. This is an official Buggy watch. I know I said we're never gonna not see Buggy ever again, and he's always gonna be here. But in these 4 episodes, we did not have a Buggy. It's been 4 episodes. 4 episodes since we last saw Buggy the Clown, and that's okay. He'll be back. He's here. He's always going to be here. We just haven't seen him in a bit, like the Straw Hats. Anyway, moving on. Luffy's chilling.
Sorry, hold on. One last thing. The voice actor for Chiquitita is also a VTuber, so we're going to explore that at some point.
Ooh, I bet we could pay them to be on the podcast.
Mimcubus. Oh my fucking god. I want that so bad, Matt.
Just be like, hey, you were Chiquitita. Can you tell us about Foxy?
Man, if I ever like walked into my house and there was a VTuber standing there, I would kick it.
Well,
they kind of scare me.
That's okay.
I sent you the video of the one singing at the baseball game.
I did. That was great. I thought it was great.
It's fine. They kind of scare me. I don't know what it is.
It's
anyway,
fine.
episode 453. Episode 453.
Episode 453.
Frankie gets a hair erection.
Ooh, yeah, he does.
That's what happens. I'm going to keep looking at pictures.
Luffy's just chilling on the marine ship as they head towards Marineford. He's also looking at the sky, much like Ace was when he was on the marine ship. We get a really, really, really close up on Jimby's blue dogs, just showing every single one of those toes. They're like really putting emphasis on Jimby's toes. So I hope you all go back to episode 453, take some screenshots, put them in your private folder. Very important. Moving on.
Yeah.
Jimby.
The folder labeled the not Jimby's feet.
Yeah. Jimmy always looks like he hasn't slept in 3 weeks. Did you notice this? He always looks like
he looks tired.
Yeah, he always looks so tired. Like he's like, I've seen things that you cannot even imagine.
he still looks like whichever the big one in between Penn and Teller is. I think it's Penn.
It's Penn, yes, because Teller doesn't speak. Get it? Get it?
Oh,
because he can't. He's the teller, but he doesn't speak.
Okay,
isn't that fun?
I didn't realize that until just now.
You can't tell the historian that I know about magicians. Okay, you can't. You can't. Everybody on the podcast, right. Please, you can't. You can't.
It's fine. They're TV personalities, Matt.
Exactly. They're TV personalities.
They have a television. Yeah. Good.
Moving on.
Penn looks like he has a lot of opinions about metal music.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
Jimby warns Luffy about getting rest before the war at Marineford. They look up, there's a bunch of birds flying, and where do we go? We see motherfucking Witheria. And Nami's chilling.
Oh, yeah.
She's having a great time. She's looking at her log pose, and then hey rolls up, our favorite wizard.
I do like hey. I don't remember his name, but I think he's just hey.
His name's hey, and that will always be his name, is hey. The hey wizard rolls up, and he tries to give Nami cotton candy, and then she beats him up.
Hey, Jesse James Grell, they also voiced... they voiced Tricky Cheetah.
Jesse James.
But they also voiced somebody, and I lost it.
Do you think Chiquita's dead?
No.
Because Foxy's always with Hamburg and Portia, but no one else.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's dead?
No, Chicky Cheetah's fine.
Do you think Big
Pan's
dead? You haven't
seen another cheetah, have you?
Have you seen Big Pan? Do you think Big Pan's dead?
I think Big Pan is dead, but like because of natural causes, because his body is too big to sustain his heart.
Yeah. His knees gave out because he was so big, and he started to walk really funny.
Yeah, and they're like, oh shit, we have to put Big Pan down.
He was drinking like 4 kegs of beer on a flight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he doesn't have like the money that Whitebeard has to have a bunch of sexy nurses and constant IV drips.
Nice.
But the voice actor for Chiquita also voiced Tendo Satori from Haikyuu.
Ooh.
I don't know who that is, but I know you like that show. Fun fact.
Who's that motherfucking guy? Yeah, he's got that.
Oh, they also voiced
hair.
Kamatsu.
Yeah.
In One Piece. I don't know who the fuck. Oh wait, they were Yuri. Do I think we knew this? I think we knew that they were Yuri.
I think we knew this already. Yeah, I think we did know this.
There's no way we didn't.
Spiky red hair.
Well, we're discovering again.
Spiky red hair Tendo. Yeah. Historian and I went and saw Battle of the Garbage Dump. The new Haikyuu movie that came out. It's fucking great. Everyone should watch Haikyuu.
It's called Battle of the Garbage Dump?
Yeah. It's like
what?
It's a thing, okay? It's fine. It's the fucking...
No, it's a good title.
It's really great, yeah. It's
better than what Evangelion's doing.
It's because the Karasuno high school is the crows, and then the other high school is the cats, and they're like, oh, they're both hanging out in garbage dump. It's just a really wholesome movie about volleyball. It's just a continuation of the TV show. It's great.
I just want you to know I respect it even more because it's called Battle. Was it Battle in the Garbage Dump?
I think it's Battle of the Garbage Dump.
And it's not titled something like Evangelion 1.0. You are parentheses not alone.
No. Haikyuu the movie, decisive battle at the garbage dump. Yeah. I think it's also called elsewhere Haikyuu the dumpster battle, but they're just in the gym playing volleyball. It's a good time. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, we're focused. Nami's weather, wizards, money wants to go back to the ground. He says, "Okay," brings her to the ground.
Well, they're
Bubbles.
They're moving this. They're moving with area to Sabaody, but they're only moving 600 feet a day, which is not long at all.
No,
which is why. Then, they're like, well, you can go get money and go down on the ground, and then we can go faster, maybe? So they go down.
To Nalabasta.
Super dry island.
Super dry. That's not. That's
they
land
on.
Official title.
They land on Super Dry Island. That's what I
think
call
Nami
it.
just says that an island looks super dry or something like that. There's no way it's called Super Dry Island.
I don't think it is, but I'm calling it Super Dry Island.
Okay.
They go down to Super Dry Island, and hey is like, hey, give me 100 berries, and I'll make it rain. So then they give him 100 berries.
He asked for $1 million or 100 million first.
Oh, really? I thought I just said 100.
and they're like, what? I'm sorry, we can't afford that, even as much as we need rain. He's like, oh, okay, how about 100? And Nami's like, you're really bad at this.
Yes. Okay, I remember that now. And then he makes a bunch of cloud bubbles, and he gives Nami the fancy wind rope. And they make a giant rain cloud, and it rains.
And Nami's like, I want to learn your weather magic, man.
Yeah, hey is like, I spoke with the mayor of Super Dry Island, and he'll help you out. But Nami's like, you know what? Nah, I want to know about weather. And so then they make a soap bubble thundercloud explosion.
Mm-hmm.
And then
he also
that's it.
Earlier on he made a cotton candy cloud, and I wanted to eat that.
Yeah, I mentioned it. He gave her cotton candy.
Did you?
And she beat him up.
I was looking at pictures.
You're way into Chiquitita.
I was looking at pictures of Chiquitita.
Looking at pictures of Chiquitita. Meanwhile, on Mechanical Island, Baltimore, Frankie's being fancy as fuck.
Yeah, I can't believe he ended up in Baltimore.
Yeah, really, not a lot happened in any of these episodes.
No. It's really just it's okay. It's Frankie just being his fancy self, and the kid being like, "We gotta fix it." So he kidnaps him in the middle of the night, puts him in a dangerous forest full of robots that we find out Vegapunk made and left there.
Yeah.
So confirmed irresponsible piece of shit, probably.
Yeah. There's a slippery snake. There's a slippery snake. There.
There's a gorilla that just starts beating the fucking tar out of...
yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. They all jump Frankie.
Mm-hmm.
And the kid's like hiding in a hatch in the ground. And then Frankie does the Looney Tunes. It's like a big like fight cloud, and then he opens a door
in the clouds.
And then like closes it.
It's so good.
And
then the giant mech ape attacks, and Frankie stands in front of the child and the dog to save them. And then as the ape keeps punching Frankie, it carbonates the tea that's inside of him that then makes him super again.
And he gets hard.
He gets rock hard.
Rock hard.
Rock hard.
Erection.
Rock hard. Rock hard.
Rock hard. And then I don't know what this is a reference to.
Rock hard. It's a reference to the hit game Rocky Handy.
Oh my God. I haven't played Rocky Handy in so long.
I played it recently. It's a good time. Hey, folks, do you know the game Rocky Handy?
They don't. Well, no. At least
some of you might.
Two or three.
To tell you all the rules to Rocky Handy, it's simple. You find a rock on the ground with your friends. You each get our own rock, and then you put it on the back side of your hand, and then you all chant, Rocky Handy, Rocky Handy, Rocky Handy, Rocky Handy. And then you try to knock the rock off of your friend's back of their hand before they knock the rock off of your hand. And then...
Shout out to our dear friend Chelsea for inventing this beautiful game.
Oh, yeah. And then whoever gets knocked out has to create a perimeter so people can't run away. And then finally at the end, whoever... is the last one with a rock on the back of their hand, that person is rock hard.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's like a Beyblade sort of situation too, where you have your rock and you foster your rock and you want to make sure you have the rock. Like,
yeah, it's your rock.
You're not just like finding a new rock every game. You have your rock.
Yeah.
It's very important.
So anyway,
I still have my rock somewhere.
Yeah. So everyone, you should play Rocky Handy with your pals this summer. Maybe someday if we do a meetup in person with a bunch of you mother funners, we can have a giant game of Rocky Handy.
If I was doing a Davy Back fight, I would bust out a game of Rocky Handy.
Oh my goodness! Who do you think would win of the Straw Hats? Who do you think would win in Rocky Handy?
Luffy would be gone very quickly.
Yeah, because you can't like cup it, like you can't like hold it with your fingers or anything.
It's on the back of your hand.
Back of your hand.
You can fold your fingers back as much as you can.
Yeah.
So maybe he'd do okay at that. Sanji wouldn't do good. Weak hands.
Sanji's out.
Yeah.
Chopper, I don't think would be able to.
Well, no, he could be big. He could be big Chopper.
He could be big, but also...
I think he'd do all right. I think Chopper would do okay. Zoro would probably do all right. Actually, no, sorry. Robin.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, she could just keep sprouting hands. Oh.
Yep.
Robin would win.
Because if it like bounces up and you catch it in the back of your palm, like the back of your hand again, like
you're good.
Yeah. Frankie would do all right because of big hands.
Yep.
Brooke would be out very quickly.
Yep. Anyway.
I think it would come down to Frankie and Robin.
That's fair.
At which point, Robin, ball snatch, done.
Oh, yeah.
There's no rules in Rocky Handy that say you can't grab the other person's balls. Yep. But it is unsportsmanlike and frowned upon.
That's true.
Also, it's technically sexual assault, so you shouldn't do it. Yeah. It is 100% sexual assault, so you shouldn't do it.
Just don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway,
but Robin's a pirate, so she...
Anyway, Rocky Handy, but you should play it. Anyway, Frankie beats up a bunch of mechs, and then he crashes because he doesn't have any soda. Kid and the dog are like, we might know where some soda is, so they lead him to Vegapunk's house, and they step inside, and then the alarms start going off.
Crazy, and we probably won't figure out what happens here for another 100 episodes.
Yep.
MVP?
Yep.
Them dogs, fish feet.
Them fish feet. Yeah, them fish feet. Jimby's dogs.
Matt,
we did one episode in 35 minutes. Look at us.
Matt, is Nico Robin a sex offender? Think about it.
Yes.
Damn. Do you think her bounty's going to go up because of that?
No, because Frankie didn't report it to the police.
Oh, okay. I still think it'd be very funny if Robin.
So I would say
to,
no, she's not. I would say no, she's not a sex offender because it's not an official charge under the law.
I mean, a lot of the Straw Hats are probably technically sex offenders because they've all definitely urinated in public.
Are a bunch of the Amazon Lilies ladies sex offenders because they were jorking Luffy's penor?
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. Think about that. Anyway, episode 454.
I'm not gonna say any more, but I just came up with another really bad idea for a tier list.
Yep.
People can infer what my idea is. Episode 454, Upskirt Sanji.
Oh yeah, I think Caroline might also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just, I don't know. Just frowned upon. Bad.
It's unconsensual. I mean, they agreed to
manners.
a fight. I think there's consent in touching to some degree.
This is Again,
we need a lawyer on this podcast.
Yeah, seriously. Why do they draw? Sorry, beginning of episode, Luffy and Jimby are talking more about Marineford. Whatever. Moving on. It's Sanji. He's really upset. He's running, and then all of a sudden he's getting chased again. And why is everyone on fucking Kamabaka Island? Why are they drawn like this? We just were talking about this. Literally everyone else with Eva on fucking Impel down are not drawn like they're like deformed creatures. Like this is what the fuck?
Every single like Newcama person on Peachy Island looks like that fucking like Chad meme that people do.
Yeah.
Like the Giga Chad meme.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I think it's because it's supposed to be funny.
I guess.
And some things don't age well, and the best I think way to view it that you're like okay, this is how I can perceive it is this is Sanji's viewpoint
perspective. Yeah, that's fair.
So it's the Sanji meets the substitute queen, Lady Caroline, who says Sanji can leave if he can defeat their strongest warrior. He has to put on a battle outfit. It's just like a unflattering dress. I feel like they could have gotten Sanji something that fit his waistline a little bit better and accentuated his curves instead of making him look like a period big
thing.
Marshmallow.
It's a period thing. It's fine. It's a period kind of dress.
Like it's more like a maternity dress.
We can talk this or that. That's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
I did
they have a fight.
Like a Depression era musical at the community college back in the spring, and like those kinds of dresses were like the style then, very shapeless. And that was just kind of like what it was. And a bunch of the students were like complaining, and then like the costume designer was like showing their like cited sources and research and pictures and being like, this was the style. And they were still getting very upset.
You can update something. It's fine.
Anyway.
Sanji enters battle and manages to rock the high heels and dress and everything. Also wearing bloomers.
Oh, yeah.
And makeup.
Yep.
They do battle. Sanji
it's traditional combat
outfit. We show new combat outfit. New combat outfit.
Comma back.
Sanji cannot hit Caroline. Caroline's too fast.
So fast.
Caroline
so strong.
Cradles
Everyone on
Sanji.
this island's strong as fuck.
Very strong. Even Sanji acknowledges that.
Yeah.
But Caroline is looking up Sanji's skirt, dodging all his moves, making him feel embarrassed. And even though he insists that he's a man and he shouldn't be embarrassed if anybody looks at his underwear. Mm-hmm. Caroline eventually just swoons Sanji into submission. And then we eventually see Sanji just running on the beach with shoes in hand, enjoying the new Kama lifestyle.
Yeah.
I
think it's a turning point for Sanji.
This would, we know it's not.
I know. I mean, King
bummer,
told us in
this
the last episode that we're going deeper down into the Sanji hole.
I feel like by episode 10 of this show, we were warned about Fishman Island.
Yeah. Pretty sure we were.
Yeah. But it is a bummer that they didn't lean into this and was just yeah, no, Sanji's just learned a lot about himself now and he's not a creep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But, and yet, alas. And then we cut over to Chopper has a bad day.
Chopper having another bad day.
Yeah.
He's taking care of some birdies. Big old birdie falls.
Big baby bird falls, hurts its tooties.
And this is really funny. He yells, "Trust me, I'm a doctor," to the bird, and then the bird calms down, which implies that bird knows what a doctor is, and also knows that a doctor is trustworthy and will be able to take care of him, which I think is hilarious.
That bird knows what a Hippocratic Oath is.
Yeah, the bird has health insurance.
I didn't pick that up. Yeah, Chopper saved her when she fell, is feeding her, and then is you're gonna, listen, just promise me you'll take me back to Saba Odi once you're big enough to fly. Mm-hmm. And the bird consents as much as it can, but also there's an ongoing joke of anytime there's a bird, it shoves Chopper and he just goes rolling down a hill.
Do you think that all of these excursions that the Straw Hats are on right now, do you think that they're all going to be in these places until after the time skip?
I'm starting to think, because these are all oh, hey, I guess we'll stick around here for as much time as needed.
This is, yeah, and the time skip's 2 years? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Chopper is going to be all by fucking self on this
birds. I think he's going to befriend the birds.
I'm sure he is, but he's going to be all by himself with the birds for 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. I hate it a lot.
Some weird people. I think he's getting beat up, but he's doing all right.
Nami's going to be hey-hey-haying with Wizard Man for 2 years?
Robin's whole situation.
I mean, we'll get to Robin in a sec. I think Robin's...
Yeah. Anyway, Chopper
seems
gets
like Robin's
the bird back
doing
to
okay
its
after
family.
A little bit.
I love Chopper. Nothing happens here. Chopper gets the bird back to its family, and then he's don't forget. That's pretty much it. MVP is being beaten up for saving a child.
Yep. Episode 455.
Sorry, I just got some gas. Episode 455, double fetish rainbow, baby.
All the way across the sky.
We got some feeding fetish, and we got some...
Holy shit, Robin.
Yeah, some 50 Shades of Robin getting tied up and tortured for an entire episode.
I
hope Robin gets out of that.
I mean, she does. She does by the end of this episode.
I hope she gets off this fucking shithole bridge.
I mean, I think so. Okay, so Robin's chilling. She's got her fucking Sea Prism handcuffs on. She's tied to a chair. She's not chilling. Her whole ass booba is out. Her whole boobas are out.
One whole breast, Matt, is just out.
Sure, but there's no nipples.
Children's TV show.
There's no nipples.
No nipples. Nobody has nipples in One Piece.
It's fine.
They have tattoos.
They do. At this point, I was I really hope that Robin fucking just leads an uprising. Which, flash forward, the dude in charge seems to only be threatened by... He's only threatened by Nico Robin. He's I don't really care about the rest of the prisoners. There's a lot of gratuitous Robin cleavage. One of the prisoners gets chocolate because they're the one who gave up Robin existing. And all the other prisoners are like, fucking rat, this fucking rat over here. And then she leaves, and
we get another shot of Robin getting knocked down too. Yep. And I wrote a note that said the animators were a little bit too horny.
They were
for the subject matter.
They were. The little girl Soren wants to be as strong as Robin, so she goes over to the rat in the hallway, in the alleyway, and sits with her. And the rat's like, "I'm not going to give you my chocolate." But then after like 2 seconds, she's like, "You can have my chocolate." And at this point, I was wondering, I was like, "That looks like a motherfucking Wonka bar from Willy Wonka." There's literally like a big W on it, and it's the same color scheme. I just thought it was really fun. Anyway, she gets to Wonka bar. Robin gets given a bread roll for her whole day's meals for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Fucking at this point, there's some other dude who's locked up, and he's like, "Hey, listen, it's gonna be okay. I just got here. It's gonna be fine." And then Robin's like, she goes like full Zorro in Little Garden and is like, "I'm going to cut my own fucking limbs off to get out of here."
Yeah. I thought about this. She'd be fine. She would just always have to have her like other limbs out on top of her.
Do you think so? Or do you think when she would do her powers after cutting her own arms off, she would just like have a bunch of stubs that come out?
I don't know. Oh, that's true. I don't know. I think it'd be fine. I think she'd
Is that
fine.
offensive? Is what I just said offensive?
I don't think so. Well, maybe the term stubs.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone.
Her appendages?
Her appendage, like a bunch of like, if like her, I'm sorry. I feel like that was
we don't know. I mean, if it felt bad, it might be bad. It's all good. It's fine.
Anyway, you know what I mean.
No ill intent, man.
No ill intent. Anyway, the other dude's there. Little girl Soren is running with the chocolate because she wants to give it to Robin, and then the fucking tower blows up nearby. Yeah. And who's there? It's the fucking Revolutionary Army.
Yeah, baby.
I don't care at all, but I guess they're gonna help get Robin out, so that's fine.
Oh, I care about one of them. We got good Rat Man.
The little man.
No, I like the Rat Man who saves them.
Oh, the little man?
No, I don't care about the old man. There's like an old man in the other cell who gets busted out.
He's so small.
Like the little girl gets caught and you're like, "Oh shit, a guard found her." But then she like comes into the cell and the guard reveals that he is like rat.
Yeah. He's got a rat mask.
Power Ranger.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And they free them both. And a bunch of guards storm the place because the fucking warden is like freaking out about Robin, and then there's just like 50 dudes with guns trained on them. They open the door. The old man's like, "Uh-oh," and then Robin
snaps,
being fucking stone cold killer, not even goddamn looking at these people. She doesn't even do like the arm thing.
No,
I don't think.
She just snaps.
She's just looking at the little girl, and all these dudes just neck snap.
Yeah, she snaps everyone's neck. And then,
it's
you see later, they, walk out, and then there's just more bodies, and she's just snapping all these dudes' necks as she's just walking out. It's awesome.
If they don't... Robin's, the most badass Straw Hat.
She is. She really is. And she's, completely subdued about the whole thing. She's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just going to chill out, read my books. Oh, you need my help? Snap. Snaps the next snap.
I can't wait to, I want, a post-time skip Robin just walking through a field of, 10,000 pirates or Marines, and they're all just getting knocked out. Fucking. She's like, "Don't worry, Leafy. I'll make a path and just
snap, clutch. Yeah, hell yeah. Robin's on it. She's fine. It seems like she's going to be helping out the Revolutionary Army. Whatever. Fucking Revolutionary Dragon, Monkey D. Dragon.
Whatever. We see Jimby. He says, "I shouldn't bother Luffy." Then we cut over to the Bowen Archipelago.
Yes. It's Hero of the Forest and Heracleson.
Usopp.
He and Usopp are being chased by a giant sunflower, and Heracleson's depressed. Heracleson then punches Usopp into the flowering, and then all three of them go flying and shoved headfirst into the ground, feet up in the air. Usopp's Heracleson says Usopp's the weakest on the island, so that's why everyone's attacking him. He's got to build up his stamina and strength. But Usopp doesn't want to eat any of the plants or animals or anything. So then Heracles takes him to a special place.
Yeah, speaking of Wonka, like it's a
full
ramen river.
Yeah, giant ramen waterfall.
Spaghetti plants.
There's a spaghetti patch. There's chocolate rocks.
All sorts of stuff.
Usopp's
and then Usopp just fucking eats
it all. He doesn't stop.
Just keeps fucking going.
He just keeps going and eating to the point of being huge. And then Heracles is all mad. And he's like, first he's like, we're going to be heroes of the forest. And then he looks, Usopp and Heracles. But then Usopp's fucking huge.
Yeah, Usopp gets large. Very large.
It's the wrong kind of bulk.
It's the wrong, He's bulked too hard. And he got too thick. And Heracles is like, you gotta burn some calories, dude. But then the island starts to move.
Yeah.
Because it's a Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, opens up, it raises up the sides of it to create a slide, to create a funnel towards its mouth at the center. And then everything starts falling in. And then Usopp's like, oh no. And then he falls, and he's falling through the air. And he's like, is this it? Is this how I die? But then he catches himself on the ramen waterfall and then just keeps eating as fast as he can to raise himself up through the air past Heracles, who's like holding onto a tree. And then Usopp's even more fucking huge. It's so like gross and grungly and sloppy as he's eating.
Yeah, it's real slurpy.
Oh. But he ate it all. He ate all that ramen. We're proud of him. Heroes of the forest.
You know this is like a fetish, right? People have like a...
Vor?
Like they force... It's not vor. I think vor is a different thing. I think this is called feeding, where people are like force-fed until they get bigger and bigger and bigger.
What's the thing where people watch videos of people eating a lot? What's that called?
Mukbangs?
Mukbang? Is this considered a mukbang?
No, maybe. I think you'd have to be narrating. No, I know this because for some reason there's a big crossover between Sonic fans and this feeding thing where they like to draw Sonic eating like hot dogs until he gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Mike,
and then like
this
he
is
takes
a safe
his shoe
space,
off.
Mike. This is a safe space. I know.
Go play.
Do you want to talk about it?
I want to tell you all the Go Play Sonic Dreams collection. It's free.
Do you want to talk?
No, it's just sometimes, Matt, sometimes you're a child and you're like, I sure do love this video game character, Sonic the Hedgehog. I would love to see pictures of my favorite character, Sonic the Hedgehog. And then you click on images. You go to Ask Jeeves and you say, hey, Jeeves, show me pictures of Sonic the Hedgehog. And Jeeves shows you the most fucked up shit you've ever seen in your life. And you're like, what is this? Why did they do this? And then later on, when you're an adult, you realize it's because someone's into that shit.
And then 12 hours later, you're still looking at images being like, oh, this is what I've been looking for.
Now I'm trying to fucking Google. You keep talking to me, and I'm trying to Google Chicky Cheetah feet pics, and I can't. And I can't get anything.
I can't get Chicky Cheetah feet pics because I have to record this podcast with you.
I can't find a single fucking picture of Chicky Cheetah's nude feet. His smooth feline little paw pads.
Oh man, I had something else completely. This is interesting. Hey everyone, if you're not in the Discord, you should join our Discord. Link in the description. Should Mike and I do a One Piece mukbang episode?
Man, I thought you were gonna talk about if we should sell pictures of our feet.
No, I don't want to sell pictures of my feet. I don't want to take pictures of my feet. I'm good.
My feet are pretty fucked up.
I don't care. Don't tell me about it. I don't want to know. I'm the opposite of wanting that.
You want pictures of my feet?
No, I don't. I want.
Okay, well, I won't send this text. I won't send this.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Anyway, if you want a mukbang video,
what would we?
Maybe we could get. Okay, so we've already failed at trying to make One Piece food from that Sanji recipe book.
We could have somebody else cook for us, and then we eat it.
Maybe there's like snacks, like One Piece snacks we can just buy that are like pre-made.
Oh, probably. There's a Chicky Cheetah Minecraft skin, Matt.
Great. Oh, sold out. Okay.
One Piece snacks.
There's a One Piece Great Pirate Seal log, 8 wafer and seal sticker.
Oh yeah, after Usopp eats all the ramen to get back up and save his own life, he is extra thick. MVP is, I don't like that we saw 2 different fetishes in this episode.
Hey, we did it. We made it through, though. We survived. All right, our last episode of today's podcast, episode 456.
456. Zoro and Perona go on a date.
They do. Zoro's running around trying to find his sword. Duh, because of course he wants to find his swords. Perona's following along.
I thought he was... Well, no, it starts with like a few days ago, and it's like Zoro running and Perona's with him. And then it's like a few hours before that, and I swear to God, Zoro was looking for a bathroom.
I mean, he might have, and then he forgot about it. I don't know.
I thought he was like, we're like, where the hell is the toilet here? And then he finds the toilet, and then he leaves without using it.
I don't know, Mike. I don't know, but they were looking for his sword. He was looking for his swords. Perona's following, and then he runs into her and he yells at her, and he's just mad. He's mad. He's got bad directions, and Perona's like, "I gave you the correct directions. You go up here."
Mother.
He's just mad, and they just kind of go back and forth about it until she's like, "Here are your swords. I'm bored with you." And then she's like, "This is gonna be perfect. I'm going to use him to get me back to Thriller Bark." But then he just fucking cuts a giant hole in the wall of the castle and leaves.
Oh my God, that was really good.
She was so like, really whoa, oh God. So he runs off. What? Are you still looking up Chiquitita feet pics? Like what?
No, I'm angry because I just found out that there's a character named Charlotte Snack because I looked up One Piece snacks.
Ooh, tomato.
But I did find these tomato pretzels. Everyone's going fucking hard.
Everyone's going very hard with their leather outfits.
Yeah, I don't know why this is the look they chose for the tomato pretzels.
Goodness. And, like, Robin's got Tequila Wolf cleavage there.
Yeah.
Goodness. Tomato pretzels? That sounds yummy.
I don't know if it does. I don't know how I feel about that.
Interesting.
Anyway, sorry. What were you saying? There's Zoro's doing stuff.
Zoro's just running around. What?
Sorry, historian just asked what movie is. Oh no, you asked the historian what the movie that's from.
Anyway, Zoro's running through the woods. He's trying to get out of there. Perona's chasing after him, trying to catch up with him. And she's like, she ends up catching him, and she's like, "Come on, I'm going to show you how to get here." So she's leading him to the sea. And then she's acting all tired. He's mad at her. There's a red-eyed creature following them, whatever. There's a big explosion in the distance. Perona goes to see what it is because she's done with Zoro. And then when she gets there, it's Zoro. Zoro's there, which is hilarious.
Yeah, that was really good. I like this Zoro where he's just like such a belligerent idiot. And then also just like, she's like, okay, I'm just going to go this way. And then he's like already there. Like he's just like jump scare by accident.
Yeah.
And she's like, why are you here? And he's like, why wouldn't I be here? This is the way of the ocean. She's like, yeah, but do you not understand that you don't know where things are?
Yeah. The two of them are like walking. Yeah, that's happening. The two of them are walking. They see a tree that's down and Perona thinks it's like, oh, that just fell down. And Zoro's like, someone chopped this down recently. He's being aware. He's learning. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, somebody zooms by nearby, and Zoro's like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "Is this a fast guy with axes?" But no, Mike, no, it's not a sword.
It's multiple.
It's multiple fast, like apes, and they all have swords. Yeah. Lots of swords. Sword Boy Ape Island.
They're like the apes from Princess Mononoke, where they're like goopy and ethereal.
It's the fucking
like
planet.
In shadow.
It's the planet of the apes, but they have swords.
Oh my God!
Zoro's
gonna kill all.
Zoro's fetish.
Yeah, it's true.
Basically. Meanwhile, on Lazy Bones Island.
Yeah, Brook is Satan. He misses his friends. Cultists bring him breakfast. He eats a week worth of food. He wants to see everybody's underwear, which leads to everybody constantly showing him their underwear.
Yeah.
Brook kind of gets an update on the situation, how the Long Arm tribe keeps fucking shit up and stealing their kids and enslaving them. So they turned to like as many different possible means, including black magic, because they're too lazy to solve their own problems.
Yeah, they're lazy bones.
To summon somebody else.
They're a bunch of lazy bones on Lazy Bones Island. Here we are.
Then the fucking long arm tribe attacks and steals a girl, and I think they're whatever Scratch Manapoo is.
Oh,
They have like some of them. I think all of them have 2 elbows, like Scratch Manapoo.
Oh, is he?
So I think Scratch Manapoo is a long arm.
Scratch Manapoo is a long arm tribe member. Hell yeah! And he had the jazz fruit.
Is that what his fruit is called?
I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, he makes sweet jazz music, so I would imagine. Or funk, the funk fruit.
Yeah, I'd say funk. I think he was funky.
He did.
Not jazzy.
He did do. I mean, he did a little both. He's funk jazz fusion. Funk jazz fusion fruit.
It took me a while to realize that Scratch
Manapoo is the strongest creature of alive.
No, I knew that immediately. It's just that he is like in Tom and Jerry when like their head pops up through a piano and they have the piano teeth.
Oh hell yeah! Do you think?
Like I didn't realize that was that.
Who do you think would win in a fight? I'm going full Ben Tenru here. Who do you think would win in a fight? Scratch Manapoo. Well, obviously you're going to be biased about this. Scratch Manapoo. Do we
want to hold on? Give me 2 seconds. Seconds.
Okay, yeah, just finish the episode.
Brooke says he's going to help. He starts writing a bunch of music. We cut back to Crocodile and Jimby wanting to fight, and then Luffy punches his own fist, which stops it for some reason, and that's it.
We see Ace in a cell.
We see Ace for a second.
In a new cell, a clean cell, not filled with his poop.
Yeah. The MVP here is boxer shorts, I guess.
Hell yeah.
And next week we're watching episodes 457 to 460. Matt, what?
Okay.
What?
So far in the world of One Piece, I think the 3 strongest beings that we have encountered are, of course, none other than Silver Fox Foxy. Then after that, we have Scratch Manapoo, and then thirdly, Magellan. Of those 3, who do we think would win in a fight? And I know you would immediately say Silver Fox Foxy.
Magellan's out. He's not taken out. He can't take either of those 2.
Yeah, Scratch Manapoo.
I don't think Magellan's in top 3.
Really? I'm just thinking like who would have like pushed Luffy to the limit.
I think
Foxy's
it's like Foxy,
sure.
Scratch Manapoo, and Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan. I know his name's Jonathan. I just like saying Jarnathan.
Dude, we've seen people do the craziest shit.
Yeah.
But in a show where everyone punches big, the moment I still can see it in my head when Jonathan takes one step toward Luffy.
Oh yeah.
And like you know Jonathan was gonna fucking just rip that kid in half.
Oh yeah.
Like I think Jonathan's probably the strongest Marine easily.
Oh, I'd agree with that. That's why they keep him on G8 because they're scared of him.
Jonathan's at least my second favorite Marine.
Wow, you have favorite Marines?
I've got 2, and it's Jonathan and Smoker, and John. What's Jonathan's wife?
Jessica.
Jonathan and Jessica, they're all right.
I think I have a couple of favorite as well. I like Garp's good. Kobe's good.
There's no good cops, but
there are some.
None of us are perfect. None of us are perfect, Matt. And sometimes we love what we shouldn't.
I know he's dead. There's Jaguar D. Saul. There's some what's the word I'm looking for? Not acceptable. Putting up withable. That's a word. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I think is Jonathan the hottest One Piece character?
He's pretty hot. Jonathan?
He's got eyebrows that match his mustache, and that's always like...
And he goes fishing.
He's like chill. He doesn't anger easily. He's a loving husband.
Do you think
respects his wife?
Do you think we're going to see Jonathan at Marineford? Do you think they acknowledge his existence?
I don't think they fucking better. I don't think they will.
Wouldn't it be awesome?
Dude, I want that so fucking bad.
I know. It'd be fucking great. Oh, I wish.
I don't know. Maybe. Because he is technically a filler, so he's like not part of the main plot. Yeah. Unless like Oda was like, oh no, Jonathan slaps ass.
Yeah, we fucking love
and
Jonathan. Get him in there.
Jonathan slaps ass.
He could slap my ass.
But you wouldn't even know he did it by the time he did it.
No.
Your ass would already be slapped.
Yeah, it's true.
That's everything.
That is everything. We did
That's
it.
The whole
thing. There's no transponder snails this week.
False.
What?
Wrong.
There is one?
Wrong.
Did we just get one?
Wrong. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Breaking
Mihawk's
news.
biggest fan.
Oh, let's go.
Mihawk's most giving email writer.
Well, the
most giving lover.
The most giving lover. Oh, let's go.
Thank God this person is like listening from the beginning and like asking questions that they won't hear the answer to for hundreds of episodes.
Thank you, Mihawk's biggest fan.
Dear Matt and Mike, at the beginning of your podcast, you predicted that Zoro was the most giving lover on the Straw Hat crew. With this in mind, I have two questions. 1, is this still the case? 2, who do you think is the most giving lover on the Dragon Ball Z fighters? I believe it is Piccolo. I mean, have you seen the way he looks at the camera? Yours truly, Mihawk's biggest fan. All right. 1, is this still the case? No.
No, definitely not. Zoro is not the most giving lover. I think
it's Frankie.
It's
Matt? The whole front of him. We've talked about his vibration feature.
I was going to say it's Robin.
You got the two of them in there.
Oh, goodness.
I don't think Robin would be too interested. I don't know. I think
she is the will to live now, Mike. You better watch out.
She wants to live. She wants to. Listen, if there's two Straw Hats who are going to get freaky, it's the ones
it's Frankie and Robin.
Adults.
It's Frankie and Robin for sure.
It's the two who are adults. And it's thankfully they have the freakiest powers.
Yeah, for sure.
For that situation. I
want to be on
Frankie and Robin tied.
Frankie and Robin tied. Agreed all around. Number 2, who do you think is the most giving lover in Dragon Ball Z? On the Dragon Ball Z fighters.
The Z fighters. So that is Goku?
Yep.
Vegeta's not legally a Z fighter.
I don't think Vegeta is technically a Z fighter, I would say. He might be, actually. Mike's looking at the official list.
Okay.
So it's Goku, Gohan, adult Gohan, adult Trunks.
Okay, I think it is
Vegeta, Piccolo.
I'm gonna go with what the wiki says.
Okay, give me the wiki then.
Hold on to your fucking ass. We're taking out Pan and Oob.
Yeah, because
they're Goten.
Yeah, and Child Trunks
and Trunks.
Child Trunks Child Trunks.
Trunks and Future Trunks.
We can't take out Future Trunks. That's an adult.
No. I'm saying that's the difference. Is there's Trunks and there's Future.
We're talking about Future Trunks here.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's Future Trunks. I'm just saying for the list.
We have Goku.
Yes.
Master Roshi. Yamcha.
Yep.
First 3 already out.
All 3 of them, no. Get them out of there.
I've got my answer, and in the next one, we have Krillin, Tien Shinhan, Chaozu, Yajirobe, Piccolo, Gohan, adult Gohan, Vegeta, Future Trunks, Android 18, Good Boo, and Android 17.
I don't think Android 17. I don't think he feels emotions, really.
Oh, no. Andrew 17 fucking loves his wife and children. And he loves his wife in, in a multitude of ways.
Yeah, sure.
But he is a loner. I could see him being a little selfish.
Yeah, he's very selfish.
Android 18, maybe.
Maybe.
But Krillin, absolutely.
For sure, Krillin for sure.
Krillin fucks like a dream.
But yeah, he's also a cop.
Yeah. Listen. I think they all are because they all become Galactic Patrol people in a later arc.
All right, of the rest of them, I don't
okay,
think
so it's not Goku, it's not Master Roshi, it's not Yamcha. Tien does not fuck, even though he would fuck hard.
He would fuck Tien.
Tien would fuck hard.
Tien's been like on my mind. I'm like Tien maybe.
Tien if he did. Chaozu, child, no.
Yeah. Is Chaozu a child? Or
Chaozu could be like 70. Yeah. I don't know.
I always thought like Tien and Chaozu were like they were into each other.
You know what I love about Dragon Ball is when you go to a wiki page for a character, it's death date with an S in parentheses.
Death dates.
Chaozu's got 4.
Hell yeah! How many times has Tien died? I feel like Tien's also died that many times.
Let's see.
I mean, also we can definitely
many.
not Yamcha. Yamcha's the fucking most selfish one out there.
Tien's only died 3 times.
Oh hell yeah!
It's not Yamcha.
No,
I love a Yamcha, but Yamcha does suck, and there's a reason.
You know,
Yajirobe.
You said Yajirobe, and I was like, it might be Yajirobe. Just got to give him a chance. Got to give him a chance. That's all he needs is a chance.
Do you love, and I'm going to say it, Yajirobe could fucking take the entire One Piece universe.
Man.
Yajirobe is fucking strong.
This is a One Piece podcast, everyone. Honestly, honestly,
I'm going to put it out there.
I don't care. I think Vegeta is the most giving lover of the Z fighters. And I'm going to make that definitive statement.
Well, I don't think... Here's my argument why it's Krillin and not Vegeta.
Sure.
I don't think Krillin was forced into having to be a giving lover.
I
think Vegeta was mandated by Bulma being Bulma to be a giving lover.
No way, because Vegeta is so headstrong. He's like, I have to be the best at everything. And I need to be the most best giving lover ever because that is my destiny. That is my fate. I am Prince Vegeta.
Okay, but you're telling me that like Android 18, Bulma are out. They're getting, fucking mimosas or some shit. They're just having like a day. Mm-hmm. They're hanging. They're just like they're shooting the shit, being like, "Yeah, how's it going? We haven't talked in a while." And Android 18 is talking about some of the fucking just masterful turtle hermit moves that Krillin's pulling in the bedroom, and Bulma's like, "Oh shit, I gotta get Vegeta on that."
Yeah, and then Vegeta's like, 18, I'm going to do it better, and then like yells about
it. Well, here's the thing. Bulma's going to be like, Vegeta's like, where'd you learn this? She's like, oh, I read it online. She'd never tell him that Krillin is a more powerful lover.
I feel like that gives him more motivation, though.
I think Vegeta would try to have sex with Krillin to prove he's the best lover.
Exactly. Vegeta would then try to have sex with Krillin to be like, I'm better at this than you, Krillin.
Here's the thing. I don't think it will ever be a Saiyan, because I think they're going to rely on their forms too much, and I think it's going to create long-term damage.
Are you okay? So you're saying like the most naturally giving lover, Krillin.
I think even without I think even without supplements like the Saiyans have through their different forms.
Supplements.
Matt, we all love a roll in the hay. I don't want to fuck Super Saiyan God's blue. Whatever, Vegeta. That would hurt.
I think it'd be fun.
He's going to have the Dragon Balls on hand.
Yeah, that's fine.
to repair the damage.
Put me out of my misery. Best way to go out, if you ask me.
I say Krillin.
Just the guttural scream of Vegeta in my ear.
I say Krillin because I think Vegeta would tout it too much, and I think Krillin wouldn't.
That's fine. We can agree to disagree.
Matt, he can keep up with Android 18, and she never gets tired.
That's fine.
She never runs out of energy.
That's fine. I've chosen Vegeta.
Okay, it's okay to be wrong.
That's fine. Agree to disagree. Mihawk's biggest fan. I hope that was helpful. Everyone else, this is a One Piece podcast. And that was that was the time where Mike and I talk about Dragon Ball.
And we do have very strong opinions.
I can't wait to get more transponder snails as an offshoot of this. This is going to be great. Everyone's going to be like, Jesus, you guys just
what other animes have we watched?
You guys went in on who does better. Anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway, thank you everybody so much. This is a little bit of a shorter episode today.
Is it? It feels.
It does feel longer. We'll rehash this argument next episode, I'm sure.
I mean, I can bust out like the One Piece or the DBZ villains. Who's the most giving lover out of them? It's Cell, probably.
Well, now we have to do that, Mike, because you said it.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I mean, Boo though. Think about Boo.
Okay, I'm
Think about.
Oh, there's so many.
There's so I know many. There are so many. You said specifically Dragon Ball Z though.
Fuck.
All right, here we go. Should we go down the list? Oh,
there
are so many. I have a list of 34. I have a list of 34.
Okay, we can do that. We have to
there's Android 15. No.
Hold on. Which one is that? Is that the?
Do you want me to send you the list? Everyone, you asked for this. Everyone, you asked for.
I don't know.
You definitely asked for us to rate the sexual.
I don't know.
Sexual prowess of Dragon Ball Z villains. Android 15, 19. No. Bobbity. Ugh.
Okay, I think Android 15 is better than 19, but yeah, both of those are out. Bobbity, absolutely not.
Cell
Jr. Child.
Garlic Jr.
Child.
Lord Slug.
Maybe.
Whis.
Oh.
Whis is the top for me right now.
Okay, all right. I will take Whis over everybody else we've said. So far it's Whis. It's not Hirudegarn. I don't fucking remember who that is.
Birder, no.
No, too fast. Finishes too quick.
Jace, though.
Jace, maybe.
Jace of the Ginyu Force. He's got those flowing locks.
It's not King Cold.
All right, so far we have... So far we got Whis and then Jace. I like this.
I'm going to say Jace. I think Jace is more sensitive than Whis, and I think Whis wouldn't be interested in sex that much anyway. I think he'd get bored very quickly. But Jace is very down to earth.
That's fair, because Whis can do it all. Whis has got everything.
Whis has felt everything.
Whis has felt the touch of everyone always, and so Whis does not need to work hard at it.
Bojack, no. Android 16,
no.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Okay, Android 13. Well, I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Are truckers good at sex?
No. I'm going way down the line. I don't even.
Zarbon, too in love with himself. Turles, no, obsessed with trees. Dabura, no, obsessed with himself. Dr. Giro, no. General Tao, piece of fucking garbage. General Tao can't live within 5 miles of a school.
Yeah.
Nappa, potentially. Actually, no. Raditz,
Nappa has like a souped up truck. He's got no way. No.
Yeah. Raditz is a maybe.
Raditz is a maybe.
That's a lot of man to get in there.
It's true. The entire Ginyu Force.
Oh, okay. That's the one so far. That's mine.
Okay.
That's the one. Listen.
The entire Ginyu Force.
Oh, you're in a polycule. That's interesting. What's it? It's the entire Ginyu Force.
It's the entire Ginyu Force. That'd be fun.
Android 18.
Still
good, but not as good as the entire
Ginyu Force.
Janemba, absolutely not.
No.
Cooler, no.
Android
Frieza's above Cooler.
Yeah.
Android 17, not better than the Ginyu Force. Beerus,
I think, is the same category as Whis because Beerus is can't be concerned with anything.
Also a cat.
Yeah, that's true.
Did we get Cooler on here twice?
We did get Cooler twice. Why did we get Cooler twice?
Cooler's trying so hard to get on this ranking.
What a tryhard.
And he's not. Yeah. Right. Majin Buu. Nah.
I would consider Majin Buu a child.
Okay. I'm going to say we have Goku Black. I'm going to say Zamasu is who that is. I don't think Zamasu is a good lover. I don't think the gods are good at it.
No. Broly.
Here's the thing, though. Broly? I think... Okay, hold on. Wait. Caveat. Vegeta and Broly are next. I don't think they count as villains anymore.
They don't. No, we can take Broly and Vegeta off the list. No. That's fine.
Broly, if he counts as a Z fighter, is up there. Because I think Broly...
He doesn't count as a Z fighter.
specifically Super Broly, tender lover.
Super Broly,
but also a damaged man-child,
yeah.
so there's some problems there.
Yeah. Cell. I don't know. I
don't know.
He does have an insatiable appetite for perfection and power.
Yeah. Imperfect Cell, though? I don't know.
That's imperfect Cell. That's not Cell.
I know, but I think perfect Cell is too clean. I think raw Cell or whatever the fuck he's called, but I think that in-between form still makes the sloppy pretty good without making it too...
We don't need to talk about Frieza. Get him out of here. So our tops are what? Ginyu... Our tops.
Fuck, it's the whole Ginyu Force.
It's the whole Ginyu Force.
Ginyu
Force. We would definitely the most giving lovers of the Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball villains.
They love
the entire
they love
Ginyu
each other
Force.
so much.
They do.
They're not going to love you. They're not going to love anyone outside of the Ginyu Force, but they love each other.
Yeah,
deeply and passionately.
Maybe you're brought into the Ginyu Force and you're a part of it. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
Look at us solving the world's most harshest and important problems again.
Incredible.
I hope
we're so good.
We're
so good at this.
I think we talked more about other stuff than One Piece this week.
That's fine. These were like long episodes where like two things happen. I mean, like stuff happened, but it was like a sentence worth of stuff.
Yeah. It was like, it feels hard to count it as like character development because it feels like it's just like, it feels like filler for whatever the shit the Straw Hats are doing until they're all back together. It doesn't feel like they're like I feel like Nami has some development going where she's learning more about weather. And I feel like
my
Robin
understanding is
has some stuff going on with the fucking Revolutionary Army. Usopp, Chopper, Brook, fucking Sanji.
You don't have to list all the Straw Hats.
I mean, they all just seem like they're kind of like doing nothing. I mean, I guess Frankie's with like Vegapunk shit, but like the rest of them, I feel like they're not really doing much.
I think these are all based off of cover stories, so they're kind of probably like all based on one image and trying to like link that. And
yeah, are these true filler or are they just?
I think these are all. I think all this information that we're getting in these like catch-up episodes with like what are the Straw Hats up to? I think this is all based on cover stories.
Yeah, so it's not filler. It's just like stuff that's happening.
No, it's legal.
It's canon.
All filler is canon.
It's true.
If you disagree, you're a coward.
That is true. We established that a long time ago. Anyway, we did it, Mike. We did it. Look at us. Next week.
All right.
Next week we're watching episodes 457 to 460 of One Piece, where we're starting in on Marineford, baby. So great. You should follow us on all the things. Transponder, snail, send them to funpiecepodcast@gmail.com. And let us know how you feel about who's the most giving lover of the Dragon Ball Z fighters or Dragon Ball villains. Or anything else you might be interested in talking with us about, because we love to chat with all of you motherfuckers. Also, join the Discord. Link in the description as well. We're having a good time in here. People are posting funny things, silly things, good things all around.
Hey, Matt, I have a new question for you at the end of this episode.
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
And this is just a one-off. This is not going to be every time. This is just a one-time thing.
Okay.
Who do you think the most giving lover in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is?
The most giving lover in Yu-Gi-Oh! This feels like a trap. It feels like a trap. Because I feel like most of the characters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are children. So this feels like a trap. So what I'm going to say is it's Grandpa, Yugi's grandpa.
Okay.
Grandpa Moto. Yugi!
It's time to duel!